Hey guys, it's Chris Tan, your Bitcoin buddy, and on this video, we're going to talk about why you should put 5% of all your investments into cryptocurrency. So if you're watching this video and you're not yet into cryptocurrency, or maybe you're somebody who is against cryptocurrency and doesn't believe in it, this video is definitely for you. Or if you're somebody in cryptocurrency already, but you know somebody who still doesn't believe in cryptocurrency, then you should share this video with them. So let's do the math on this. Say, for example, that you have 2 million pesos that you can invest. What you would put is 5%, which is 100,000 of the 2 million into Bitcoin. Now, the reason I'm saying 5% is because I'm going to make the assumption that the 1.9 million is going to be placed in a traditional financial instrument that returns you on average about 5%, which is what I think is a fair estimate of what you could get in the current banking system that we have. So the 1.9 million will give you yearly 95,000 pesos in terms of return. So if you think about it, if I'm wrong and Bitcoin goes to zero, meaning it loses all its value, on the first year alone, you'll be able to get back 95,000 pesos of the 100,000 you lost. And by the second year and third year, you would have already made some money from your 1.9 million to cover the 5% that you lost in Bitcoin, assuming it'll go to zero. So can it go to zero? Well, anything is possible. Is it probable? Highly unlikely. So the probability of Bitcoin going to zero is as probable as a comet hitting the Earth, or as probable as 1,000 nuclear bombs detonating at the same time. I mean, that's a probability, I would say. So it's highly unlikely. What if Bitcoin just stays the exact same value? Then that means that you just basically left your money in the bank. You had 100,000 pesos stuck in a bank account. It's pretty much the same thing, or maybe it's hidden under a mattress, right? So you're still making money on the 1.9 million and you didn't lose the 100,000, the 5% that you invested in Bitcoin. But what if I'm right and Bitcoin does do a 10x or 1,000% return in the next 5 years? That 10x will give you 50% of your entire investment amount of 2 million. That's 1 million you're going to get of your entire 2 million just from your 5% investment in Bitcoin. But what if it does hit the projected 20x return, which is 2,000% return in about 5 years? That means that the 5%, the 100,000 you place, is now going to be worth 2 million pesos, which is doubling your entire net worth. While the other 95% or 1.9 million at 5% is only going to give you 475,000 pesos in 5 years. So from a risk-reward perspective, you look at it, what are the risks? Bitcoin can go to zero. And if it does, you lose your 5%, but you get it back with a 5% interest you're making year on year on the first year alone. And if Bitcoin just stays the same, then it's like putting your money in the bank. But what are the rewards? If I'm right, the reward is the 5%, which is 100,000 pesos, could give you 2 million pesos, which is 100% of your investments. So from a risk-reward perspective, you can already see that Bitcoin can give you amazing returns for minimal risk. And another way to look at it is that imagine that the 5% is like insurance against inflation. Because let's face it, the fact is, our currency is being debased year on year. The peso keeps going down in value. And that's the basic problem with all currencies. They go down in value year on year because of inflation, because of government's mismanagement, abuse, and corruption. And governments basically debasing our currencies. So by putting the 5% in Bitcoin, that's your insurance against the debasing of your currency. Look at what happened to Turkey lately. The government is not handling their economy properly, and the currency is now being debased at a dramatic rate. Now, if you didn't have Bitcoin, all your money is now depreciating rapidly because of this. But if you placed 5% in Bitcoin, it is now a hedge against inflation and the debasement of all currencies. And based on all those factors, that's why I believe that putting 5% of your investment in cryptocurrency is a safe bet and is the wisest decision you can make. I hope this video has helped you guys figure out why you should put some money in cryptocurrency, whether you believe in it or not, and why it is actually a smart investment and a great insurance against inflation and against government mismanagement. This is Chris Tan, your Bitcoin buddy. If you did like that video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the link below and click on the notification bell so you're notified of my latest videos. Thanks so much, and I'll see you